Merrill Tower, Cessna 3349er Sierra, ready for takeoff, runway 25, Ship Creek departure.
Cessna 3349er Sierra, Merrill Tower, 25, clear for takeoff, altitude deviation approved.
Deviation approved, clear for takeoff, 49er Sierra, runway 25. Ready? Yep. Here we go. Once we hit 55 knots, we are on our way.
Well, that's pretty smooth.
And what he was talking about, the altitude deviation, once we get over, kind of off to the right here, we're going to clear these buildings. You're going to see...
Foxtrot's clearing out there, 265.
You're going to see a creek down to the right below us. That's called Ship Creek. And over there is Elmendorf Air Force Base. And when the planes come in to land, they'll come right across here. So when they do that, you either have to be above or below a certain altitude so they have priority.
Merrill Tower, Cessna 33 Juliet Hotel, plane no name, inbound.
Cessna 33 Juliet Hotel, Merrill Tower, show you about 1.5 miles west of point no name, enter to the right downwind runway 25.
Right downwind, runway 25, 33 Juliet Hotel.
So it's 49er Sierra, traffic is a Arctic turn at your 1 o'clock, about 1 mile inbound, altitude unknown.
Traffic in sight, 49er Sierra.
Turn 7 off Tango, traffic to Cessna, outbound over the mouth of Ship Creek, 900, has you in sight.
I don't know if you can see him, he's right there.
Another aircraft?
Yeah, he's just into the water now.
Oh, okay. 7 off Tango, have traffic.
The thing about
Tango runway 23, clear to land.
air traffic around here is, there's a lot of it.
Merrill Tower, Airport 4, across the border, Quebec. Cessna Juliet Hotel, additional traffic Cessna at your 1 o'clock, about 1 mile outbound, 1,200.
3 Juliet Hotel, have traffic.
Cessna 49er Sierra, traffic at your 1 o'clock, less than a mile, inbound, 1,100, has you in sight.
Traffic in sight, 49er Sierra.
Turn 7 off Tango, copy, runway 23, clear to land.
Clear to land, 23, 7 off Tango.
Beautiful. Nice and smooth too. You know, it's a little deceiving. You think it might be rough or something with the clouds and whatnot.
Quebec.
And we might hit a little bit of rain.
3-4. Thanks.
But it should be nothing to be concerned with.
Caravan 645 off Tango, mile north of Sleepers, out of 1,400 with Foxtrot.
So what I'm going to do...
5 off Tango, Merrill Tower, same out, runway 7, wind 310 at 7, continue inbound.
We're going to follow the shore.
7 and have the outbound traffic side.
We're at about 1,300 feet right now, but I'm going to drop down to about 700.
Navajo 5, Alpha Kilo, Merrill Tower, runway 25, clear for takeoff.
5 clear, go, 5 deviation.
So 3 Juliet Hotel, runway 25, clear to land, and the turn ahead would be landing runway 23.
3 Juliet Hotel.
Navajo 5 Kilo, altitude deviation approved.
5 kilo.
Caravan 5, Alpha Tango traffic is a Navajo, departing runway 25, Ship Creek bound.
Looking for the Navajo, Caravan 5 off Tango.
This camera slows down the prop. You can see the prop.
Turn it off. Here, let me see it really quick.
5 off Tango, it's the Navajo in sight.
No, I like it. It works fine.
Oh, okay.
It's on like sport mode because it wouldn't take pictures on regular.
That's why I was going to say turn off. So it says beneath us, is this like a quarry? I don't know what that is. I don't know if you guys have heard the news about the bridge to nowhere.
Capturing landing clearance continue.
But they want to build a bridge over here. It takes about 2.5 hours to get over here from Anchorage.
3 Juliet Hotel.
Command 5 off Tango, runway 7 clear to land, wind 3306.
And that would open up a lot of housing, and it just would make this more accessible. But
Navajo 5 Alpha Kilo, contact Anchorage departure.
once you're over here, man, you're rural.
Okay, Bryce, so now message, right?
So it's the 3 Juliet Hotel, you can start your base.
Press it.
3 Juliet Hotel. 2.
The plus. Press the plus and I'll take you to your contact and send it to your contact.
All contacts?
Select the one that you want to send it to.
Turn to 7 off Tango, where are you parking today?
7 Alpha Tango, I'm over at Dan.
Roger, contact ground point 7.
Ground point 7, thanks.
Press that.
And that's it?
Yep. We're going about 105 right now. Wow. How high are we? We are at 800 feet.
Command 5 Alpha Tango, taxi park via November.
Park via November. Have a great day. 5 Alpha Tango.
So 3 Juliet Hotel, thanks for your help. Runway 25, clear to land.
3 Juliet Hotel.
Not what I think it'd be. What'd you think it'd be? All bumpy and stuff?
And scary.
Yeah.
Feels just like driving.
Better driving.
Yeah, no traffic.
Okay, so where... This is Cook Inlet?
Yeah, this is the Knik arm of the Cook Inlet. And so when did you go down to Beluga Point?
Yeah.
That's the Turnagain arm of the Cook Inlet.
Okay.
And so I don't know if you know the story about Captain Cook.
I know the turning and arm part of it, yeah.
Okay. Because he came up this one first. Couldn't find a
3
way.
Juliet Hotel, ground point 7.
Went down that one. Then had to turn again.
So did you get your pilot's license in Alaska, or did you always have it or something?
No, I got it up here, and I started down in South Dakota, and it's just always been a dream. When I right out of college, I was a TV journalism major, and I got a job at a TV station in North Texas, and they wanted us to go cover an aerobatics competition in Sherman, Texas. So I went and covered that, and just being around the planes and the pilots, I just thought it was the coolest thing. And I kind of vowed, or I made a goal, that I always wanted to get my pilot's license. So when I quit drinking a few years ago, I had all this money laying around from not drinking. And so I was able to pursue that. So this strip right down here is called Goose Bay, and it's a gravel strip. And these planes are not allowed to land on there because of the tires. We don't have the good tires on there. What they call tundra tires.
Yeah, we've seen quite a few planes with those big ass,
Yeah.
like mud tires or whatever.
And that blue plane that's sitting out in the parking lot where we parked, that one can land out there.
It's the only plane you've ever flown?
This one?
Yeah.
No, I've flown this one, of course, and then that blue one, and then that red one that I got something out of. That's 950, and then there's two other planes that I've flown.
Now coming up sleeper strict with Echo. For Foxtrot.
So what's the background?
What's my bad?
7400 map, ground our left base runway 34, wind 3404.
The tower is talking to the other planes,
Oh, okay.
and So unless
So you can hear him all the time, but he can only hear you when
I push that button, yeah.
23, click takeoff.
And so when I hear my 49er Sierra, that's when I key in that I have to be listening. And if I'm not, he'll let me know.
So what do you shoot the video for? Is this for 698 Mike has
Just because it's interesting, and I've got a 3 terabyte external drive that is redlining right now with all my video.
Mike Merrill Tower, in our left base runway 25, expect runway 23, and report crossing Tudor.
Well, report crossing Tudor, 98 Mike.
I've got a lot of video, a lot of flying stuff. I'm interested in it. I've got 125 videos on YouTube, and about
34 Echo,
20 of them are flying. I don't know if people are interested, but I am.
That was Romeo Alpha, runway 34, clear to land.
34 clear to land, 0 Romeo. So Bryce, you gonna get a pilot's license?
About that. I think I'm busy.
Philip has on. Because
So not a lot of golf courses out here, I see.
no.
So we're at 900 feet?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's, where's airspeed? That's airspeed?
That's airspeed. We're at about 100.
Okay.
I can crank that up, but I'm in no hurry.
No.
And then this is our heading. We're going. So this is the magnetic, and so every once in a while I reset it, and that's what I didn't do on my check ride, and I got way off course.
So now, do you navigate, or you just mostly line of sight?
I do line of sight. If I need to navigate, I can. This is where visual flight rules, where you see where you're flying. It's like driving. If I were to be in the clouds or something, and I didn't want to be, or was an emergency, I could get us out. All the pilots,
59 Echo Victor, Merrill Tower, continue bound on the
all the pilots that have their license, they have to be able to do a little bit. You want to fly?
No, I'm good.
Okay. Basically flying itself.
Are there pedals on? There are pedals on this side too.
Yeah. So in case I die.
I guess that's how you learn. Huh?
Yeah. That's another thing. If I'm out doing my inspections or whatever, and something happens to the pilot, I can at least get us back to wherever. Some of the planes are more complex, where the pitch, it's a variable pitch propeller, and just controlling all that stuff I don't really know anything about.
So that's just something you'll learn in time?
I don't know.
This is enough?
Yeah, I'm doing exactly what I want to be doing with this pilot license, just flying around.
So now the fair is where?
See that mountain that's kind of out there in the middle, that little hill, kind of over that direction?
And that's what town?
Palmer.
And so at 100 miles an hour, is that half an hour away, or?
Yeah, if that, because we've been only flying for 10 minutes. It seems like longer, but it really isn't.
Oh, and then that's just GPS that you downloaded everything to?
Yeah, and the maps is this map, and it just overlays where our location is. So it's this that's in my phone.
And you just downloaded that off the internet?
Yeah, it's a subscription. It was like $70 or something. Most expensive app I've ever bought, but
well, it looks like it's handy.
It is handy.
Traffic in sight.
Because then I can
Transfer Mall, midfield, left down 1 over 25 has in sight.
I can direct to Palmer.
9 Echo Victor, we have for traffic inside.
Well, 3-4 Echo, runway 25, go touch and go.
3-4 Echo, can I make this one a stop and go?
Well, 3-4 Echo, runway 25.
And so we're only 16 miles. We're actually...
3-4 Echo, clear to stop and go.
Hey, a golf course. What, over here?
No, right below us.
Oh, okay.
Oh shit, we're closer than I thought. Okay. I need to switch.
Oh, so now you're in another...
Yeah, we're actually over...
that airport over there?
Yeah, that's Wasilla. Merrill Tower, Cessna 49er Sierra, request frequency change.
Cessna 98 Mike, runway 23, clear to land.
98 Mike, thanks.
Merrill Tower, Cessna 49er Sierra, request frequency change.
49 Sierra, frequency change approved.
Now we're listening to other towers.
Yeah. Palmer traffic, Cessna 3349er Sierra, 14 miles to the southwest at 1,200. So we're basically pointed right at it.
3349er Sierra, Palmer radio, for copy, energy inbound.
Not to land, just to fly over, and then up the Knik River a little bit, and then back out.
Roger that. Last 2 minutes I've had Cessnas depart southwest bound, and a Cup depart southbound. I believe they're also southeast bound at this time. My altimeter 2965.
Copy that, 49er Sierra.
So he's just letting you know there's 2 other planes flying around here?
Yeah, and some airports don't have that guy. Wasilla does not. It's just letting the pilots know what's going on. So theoretically, I'm gonna lose some altitude here. Get to about 1,000 feet to fly over the fair.
So technically, how low can you fly? Over a populated area?
1,000 feet. You can, around here it's like, whatever. It's not that enforced, I don't think. But it's 1,000 feet. So if you start seeing rides and stuff, let me know. Then I'll slow down, and then we'll do 2 circles, and then go up that direction. Now Marjorie and I were talking about wind up here. It may get a little bumpy. If it gets bumpy, we won't go up there. We'll just turn around, and then we're going to fly that way down the highway.
Okay.
But don't get freaked out. Under control.
So Bryce, do you see anything that looks like a fair?
Not yet.
We're still 9 miles out. I think that's it.
Oh, okay. I thought we were closer now.
southeastern.
Right, I have before and after pictures I have. Looking like you're going to die pictures and casual pictures now.
How you doing back there?
Doing fine.
All right. So did you guys not make it up this direction at all?
No, we, almost every place we went was turning in arms. Like every time we got in the car, there we were. That's the same way.
Well, this is the main road that comes up from Anchorage, and that's the Glen Highway. And then right here at this interchange, the Parks Highway goes up. No, the Glen Highway keeps going that way, and then the Parks Highway goes that way, which goes up to Denali and all that.
So what, the gal that works in the office lives way out in the boonies?
Yeah, she lives. See that little hump over there? See the highway and that little mountain? You turn there and you follow the base of those mountains around that bend. And you can see that glacier. We're going to be flying up there in a minute.
So what does she have, about an hour drive back and forth?
Yeah, it's like 50 miles or something ridiculous.
That's probably worth it when you get home.
I guess. This whole valley was carved out by a big glacier. And I just think it's so massive. It's just flat and then it just juts up to these huge mountains.
Imagine a glacier of that size.
That's where Megalodon came.
Oh my god.
Okay. I believe this is the fair.
All the parking lot?
Yeah.
Palmer traffic, November 850 Yankee, 5 to the southwest, inbound 1000. We'll be circling the fair at 1000 once and departing to the southwest. Palmer.
850 Yankee, Palmer, already up, no reporting traffic in the Palmer pattern. My altimeter is 2965.
50 Yankee, thanks sir.
Palmer traffic, Cessna 49er Sierra, is in a circle pattern up the fair right now and will be departing in about 5 minutes.
That's us?
49er Sierra, Palmer, already copy.
So that's somebody that's 1,000 feet higher than us?
No, he's at 1,002, but he's 5 miles out, and so we're like right here. And so by the time he gets here,
Oh, there it is.
we'll be hopefully gone. And there was several planes doing the same thing that we're doing this last week. So So there's the Palmer, there's the airport right there.
That's the Alaska State Fair, huh?
Yeah, so just to give you a heads up, I'm going to be doing a turn to the right, and it's going to be relatively steep, so don't freak out.
Okay, this is cool.
Palmer traffic, November.
It's hard to get a picture.
Yankee, asking second traffic, I see you over the fair. You're at 1,000 also?
Affirmative, 1,000 feet, 49er Sierra.
Roger, Yankee.
We're going to be doing one more circle and then up the Knik arm.
Roger that. I'm at 3 to 4 o'clock. You got me?
Looking, 49er Sierra.
Right there.
Oh, traffic in sight, 49er Sierra.
That's it, sir. I'm going to be following you. One circle, I'll be departing to the southeast.
Copy, 49er Sierra.
So not to be a smart ass, but I thought the fair would be bigger than that.
No, it's Kentucky Fair.
Yeah, that's him here.
Yeah.
Yeah, Palmer traffic, November 850 Yankee over the fair, departing to the southwest. Palmer.
Palmer traffic says to 49er Sierra, departing to the northeast up to the Knik Glacier, 49er Sierra.
What's like the maximum range on one of these things?
I want to say like 520 miles. You can burn 8 gallons an hour, and you're going 100, potentially 120 miles an hour. And you have 40 gallons of usable fuel.
Okay, Bryce, so options,
Panorama.
panorama.
Have it. No, you have to have it straight up and down. Oh, come on, Dad. Press the button. Oh, now you have to put it back on panorama.
Options. Come on.
Now you
So
press
it won't do it when it's sideways?
No. You move it.
Huh?
On what you're doing.
How to use your phone yet. I've only had it for 3 or 4 years.
Now, is that an option that comes with it, or can you download something?
The panorama?
Yeah.
That's on all the 5s.
Oh, I got a droid.
I'm 90% sure you can find one on the App Store. Because my friends have droids and they can do it too, but they have to use an app.
I am 100% computer and telephone illiterate. So just watching you mess around with that map today was just Not in my lifetime. Which glacier is that one?
Knik.
Knik?
Knik. You spell it K-N-I-K. So the movie Frozen Ground, if you haven't seen it yet, see that bridge over there? We're going to be flying over it coming back.
Okay.
But remember that bridge, because that's in the movie, and it's the coolest shot of the movie. Nicolas Cage is out on that. He's all alone. It's snowy out, and he's looking down that direction. The story behind that, and it's a true story. This guy named Robert Hansen, back in the early '80s, he would pick up these hookers and strippers down off of 4th Avenue, and he would, say he was going to pay them like, however much for whatever they wanted to do. And so then he would kidnap them and take them to his basement. And so they'd chain them up for like a week. And then when they were all weak and everything, he would put them in this little Piper Cub and then fly them up somewhere out here and land on these gravel bars. And then he would turn them loose, and then he would hunt them. And so Nicolas Cage plays the cop, and John Cusack plays the bad guy. So all of it was filmed up here about 2 years ago. On demand right now.
Yeah, so we get back to the hotel room. We don't have. And
yeah. Well, Rena was telling me that story, and she goes, "Yeah, we got back to the hotel room and looking for in-demand or a pay-per-view, and immediately when I hear hotel room and pay-per-view, I don't think about regular movies." So Marjorie lives around here somewhere, down on that side of the river. What I'll do is I'll just fly to the edge, because once we get over, the air may be more bumpy because of the coolness and stuff.
here's the boss.
How you doing back there?
I'm fine.
Good.
Need to use the bathroom?
What?
Do you need to use the bathroom?
Yeah, just roll down the window for a minute. Don't look back.
who gets to do this? This is cool.
Right now, I do.
Exactly.
Like a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
What'd you say, Fred?
Like a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
I think if you went on a tour, because there's tours that come up here through like Rust Flying Service or whatever, would cost you like $300. The deal. You got a deal.
Have you ever like just flown out to a rural town in Alaska and stayed there for a week and then flown back?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
Well, now, when you rent a plane like this, is it hours of operation, or from the time you take it till the time you return it?
It's from when you start the engine, this little thing starts spinning, and then these things start spinning.
Okay.
And so it's like a boat, it's on hours.
So if you were to rent a plane and fly to Homer, you only pay for flight time?
Yeah. And I did my solo cross country to Homer, and I had to stop in Kenai, and I was there and back in 2 hours, where it takes like 5 hours to drive one way.
So if you were going to fly up and fish all day, fly back in the afternoon, do they charge you extra because you have their plane all day?
I don't think so. I've never asked that, but I've thought about that. They don't let you keep it overnight, I know.
But I'm sure there's places that would.
Yeah, and there's a flying club.
71 Charlie, Cessna 310. Fleet taxiing for runway 16, we have the current.
There's a flying club out of Birchwood. You pay like $4,000 or whatever, and then
71 Charlie, Palmer, Neil Palmer.
you can take the planes for
Traffic still have work in progress.
like $100 an hour or something wet.
Still out along with the rails.
Just take it for the weekend and
Yeah.
pay for flight time.
130 at 6, favorite runways 16, altimeter 2964.
Okay, 2964 and taxiing for runway 2671 Charlie.
So right when we get to the edge, I'm going to do another steep turn, and so we're going to be at 45 degrees, and we're just going to go right back where we came, and then head back in. I've never been up back in here before. Beautiful.
Cool.
There's another one over there. Okay, you ready for this turn?
Ready to flare, big. Bye, Glacier. So is that with your hands or with your feet?
Both. If you just turn with the ailerons, it'll do what it's called a skid, where it turns, but it's not really, it's just leaning. And so in order to get the back end around, you have to, flying with I'm just doing the rudders right now, and it makes it kind of go back and forth. So when you're in like a jetliner, and you've got your cup on your table there, and they go around a corner and it doesn't move, that's what's called a coordinated turn. And this little ball right there, like a level. And so if it's out of whack, so I'll make it out of whack. So the ball is over there, so I need to push on that pedal, and it brings it back. Ooh.
No, it really doesn't look like you're 1,000 feet up in the air.
No. Well, we're 1,000 feet above sea level.
Oh. How far from the ground do you think we are then?
You know, I don't know. Probably 500 feet. More than that. We're probably about 800. Because it's not that much of a increase in altitude. Because if you see that van down there, I don't know if you can see it. That's the only frame of reference I've had in a little bit.
So does GPS give you feet off the ground?
This one doesn't. But I could turn one on that would show it. See that?
No, don't worry about it. That's not a big deal.
I'm kind of curious now. Oh, well, no, it just shows what the altitude is.
Above sea level?
Yeah. So when I did that steep turn back there, the friction in my little instrument here, I'm about, what was that, 10, 20, 30 degrees off now. So I have to reset it.
Okay.
And so that's what happened when I was doing my check ride.
So this is your always perfect.
Yeah.
And this is mechanical.
Right.
Your height thing is a lot like speed in a sailboat or any kind of boat. Really don't know how fast you're going because nothing takes into consideration how fast the water is moving.
Right.
Until you get a GPS that tells you how fast you're going over the bottom.
Palmer traffic 2671 Charlie, departing runway 16 Palmer southbound.
So now, we're just going to follow the river down a little ways. And then once that cuts into the Knik arm, there's that bridge I was telling you about.
Okay.
We're going to stay against the hill, and we have to stay on the left side of the highway coming down here because of the Air Force Base. Yeah, there's that bridge. Have a cool view of it. I was going to get a frame grab of the video to give to Rena. So, can you lean up at all and look between us? And on the count of 3, we'll smile for the camera.
Okay.
Okay, ready? Can you see the camera?
Yeah.
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Hi, Rena.
Okay.
Wait. What's your YouTube channel called?
It's Geoff Oliver's channel. So you spell my first name with a G. Geoff-Oliver. Geoff Oliver's channel, and then my picture will pop up.
2 F's or 1?
2 F's.
What, are you pulling it up right now?
No, I'm just going to write it down in my notes so I can look it up later. I don't really have the best of reception up here.
Got 1 bar ahead. No, I got 3. So you just take notes of who's in the area?
Most of this is how much fuel, what, when I call in to the tower, I have to tell them that I know what the weather is. So I tune my radio to the weather. Once we get around this bend, we'll be able to hear it.
Oh, okay.
And so when I call in and say, you know, we're on our way, and how far out we are, I have to say, like this says echo, and so the next one is foxtrot, and so on. So they change it every hour. And so I write that down and what the altimeter is, and then any wind or any instructions that they have. And then I've got my checklist and all that.
See a moose down there yet, bro?
I wish. No, for Alaska having so many moose, even one.
See how much smoother it is out here than it is up there.
Yeah. How, the higher you get, is there more turbulence?
It depends. If I'm going across country and I'm going to be flying at like 5,500 feet, the winds up there will be completely different at different levels. So it just depends.
On initial coming information. Hotel. Wind 310 at 4, visibility 10. Sending 6,000 broken, 7,500 over gas. Temperature 160.8.
Birchwood 46 X-rays turning left base 02 left.
Birchwood traffic, Cessna 3349er Sierra at 1,100. Going southeast at 7 miles to the northeast, passing over 49er Sierra.
So how many hours do you have in there?
Traffic, Viper 9257.
How many hours do I have? I have 62.
Like all together?
All together.
Birchwood traffic 466 raise turning final for
62 hours up here?
Oh, up here?
Yeah.
Oh. Let's see, probably close to 40, I think, because I had 9 in 07, and then I restarted in 10, or in 11, and got about 10 more, so that's 20, and so I got the remainder up here.
How many hours do you have before you can take things with you?
40. That's the minimum to get your pilot's license, or your private.
And then different licenses for different planes?
Yeah, you have to get endorsed, and you have to show you're proficient, like
Birchwood traffic 466 raise on 02.
any tricycle here plane, like what this is, like I could fly a newer Cessna. I just have to prove that I can fly it from an instructor. So you got to get like however many hours, like I think it's 3 or something. Maybe not that much, but I know for like a float plane, you get an endorsement, kind of like a motorcycle.
Okay, for 59 Delta is going to taxi across
you have your
left.
Your regular license, and then an additional training, and then it's put on your license. So it's not different, it's just been added to it.
Hey Dad,
Yeah?
look up.
Birchwood
Hurry up.
59 Delta clear active.
You do have duct tape.
Aviation maintenance, Alaska style. T-tops.
Yeah, I see that. Cool.
We have relatives in North Dakota that the farm is like 20,000 acres, so they have a plane of about this size.
Birchwood traffic 466.
Nobody has a pilot's license. Nobody ever has. They take off and land over their own property. They had one of my cousins in the plane. He looks out and one of the struts has got duct tape, baling wire on it. He wasn't happy. So what are we over now?
Well, this is Birchwood, which is, so it goes Birchwood and Eagle River, and Eklutna, I think, is around here somewhere. And it's just these little towns before you get to Anchorage. I'm actually going to climb up a little bit.
And 1/2 mile southeast of Merrill. Is caution for a 100-foot tall ladder near the campground and East Quebec area. Advise on initial contact information, hotel. Rail Tower Base Hotel, 0053 Zulu, wind 310 at 4, visibility 10. Sitting 6,000 broken, 7,500 overcast. Temperature 160.8. Altimeter 2964. Runway 25 in use. All runways available. Noses to rim and work in progress. Alaska ramp.
Falcon 6LP, Merrill Roger.
You flew in South Dakota, didn't you?
Yeah, and it's real flat.
Yeah, so did you ever fly over Sturgis?
Do you know, I never did. I was just getting my pilot's license, or get my training, and none of what I was doing, I was able to do that.
That's too bad.
I know. Merrill Tower, Cessna 3349er Sierra, 14 miles to the northeast with hotel, inbound runway 25.
Cessna 3349er Sierra, Merrill Tower, make straight in, runway 25, 4 passing Malden.
report Muldoon straight in for runway 25, 49er Sierra. So on these maps, they'll put little flags like, they're called like checkpoints or whatever, waypoints, and then they'll say report Muldoon.
November.
And so once I get to that spot, then I'll report, and then they'll give me further instruction.
So if you didn't have that, how would you know?
Merrill Tower,
The experience, and until I get it, I'm going to use this. It shows me how far out I am.
November 2966 Kilo, Merrill Tower, enter right downwind, runway 25 for Mount Ship Creek.
Right downwind for 25, we'll call you Mount Ship Creek, 66 Kilo.
So this little shaded area on the map is over there, and that's the base that we can't fly in. That's why you just stay on this side of the road. This is Eagle River.
I can't get used to. Looking at it like a negative.
Like you're going, you want to be looking at it like you're driving. I've gotten so used to that's the way I hold the thing, because I can change it, I think.
Oh, it drives me crazy when I'm doing like streets and trips and stuff.
Yeah, if I'm driving, then yeah. Like this just looks wrong. For one, everything is upside down.
Just the 49 Sierra, traffic 12 o'clock, 2 miles opposite direction.
You got an airplane right here.
Traffic inside, 49er Sierra.
And 66 kilos of Mount Ship Creek on right downwind for 25.
66 Kilo, wind 3006, runway 25, clear to land.
Clear to land, 25, 66 kilos.
You guys just like the right away rule up here?
Yeah, if you're coming like this, you both turn to the right. I was coming in one day, and there was 3 planes going this direction.
Yeah, 3.5.
And then one coming this way.
1,400 level.
Ridiculous.
Got hotel and aviation.
047 Merrill Tower, runway 2534, your choice, wind 3106.
3-4 would be great, Mr. 047.
047, airlift base, runway 34, report west high.
West time for 3-4, 047.
So did we fly over your precious Wheat Valley, Dad?
What'd you say?
Did we fly over that Wheat Valley?
Alaskan? No, we did not fly over Alaskan. When I was up here in the late 70s, pop was huge up here.
Sounds about right.
What's all this here?
That is the base.
Oh, okay.
I think that's base housing.
649 Victor, Merrill Tower, hold short of runway 25, landing traffic.
49 Victor, holding short 25.
So that's the enlisted and that's the officer.
Nicer and the not nice.
Victor, runway 25, line up and wait.
49 Victor, line up and wait 25.
Golf course.
66 Kilo, we taxi in the base of the town.
Just 66 Kilo, exit Foxtrot, taxi Alpha Transit via Alpha.
Right on Foxtrot and taxi via Alpha for 66 Kilo.
Cessna 49 Victor, wind 3105, runway 25, clear for takeoff.
49 Victor, clear for takeoff 25.
You see the runway over there?
Cessna 49 Sierra, wind 3105, runway 25, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 25, 49er Sierra.
Oh, yeah, okay, I see it.
204, runway 34, clear to land. Traffic departing runway 25 now, Cessna, camel departure.
Okay, looking for them. We'll clear the land free full. What's going on? 047. Merrill Tower, Cessna 73709. With information, hotel, inbound for runway 25.
Cessna 73709, Merrill Tower, enter right downwind, runway 25, Port Ship Creek, altitude deviation approved.
Right downwind for runway 25, altitude deviation approved. Cessna 73709.
Cessna 49 Victor, traffic approaching west high, left base runway 34, Cessna out of 1000.
49 Victor's looking for traffic.
Cessna 49 Victor, that traffic is no factor.
49 Victor.
Almost looks like a man can down there.
Yeah, that's something else, isn't it? Trailer court?
Cessna 49 Victor, no traffic observed to the south, contacting each departure. Have a good day.
49 Victor, contact departure. Merrill Tower, 9946 X-ray, just north of Moose Run, inbound landing.
Cessna 9946 X-ray, Merrill Tower, make straight in, runway 25, Port passing Muldoon.
6 X-ray, straight in for 25, report passing Muldoon.
Any landings?
What's that?
I said, so any landings a good landing?
That was a good one.
This is 46 X-ray, keep your approach speed up, you're number 1 for the runway.
46 X-ray, keep up my speed.
Cessna 49 Sierra, taxi contour via November.
Taxi contour via November, 49er Sierra.
Cessna 709, reduce your approach speed, traffic to follow, just approaching Muldoon, straight in Cessna at 130 knots.
Reducing approach speed, looking for traffic. Cessna 709.
Cessna 46 X-ray, wind 3305, runway 25, clear to land.
46 X-ray is cleared for 25 and just approaching Muldoon.
Does that burn out the carburetor? Huh? It runs it out of gas. How's that? That was cool.
That was amazing.
I would have never in a million years thought that you just kind of... Alrighty. Okay, Bryce, can you slide sideways a little bit?
Yeah.
And I'll Go ahead. And then I'll push this forward for you. You better. Otherwise you're going on the next flight. Here comes the tricky part. Like a town car, only different. Town car that doesn't touch the ground. Town car, only a lot more fun. Yeah. I have the binoculars, but not the case. Well, he's the case, yeah, I gotta get all my stuff. Yeah, he can go with